People ask all the time though about the Airbnb game. You know, is it difficult? Is it challenging? I get that question probably at least once a week, and it's just from people that they just want to know. I think if I was on the outside, I would probably ask that question too. But truth be told, man, it's one of those things. I think it's almost like riding a bike. It's just as hard as you make it, and as quick as you learn it, as quick as you pick up, that the quicker you can get on that bike and ride without no wheels. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like anything in life. First of all, we gotta like normalize things being challenging. I hate when people ask like, "Yo, is Airbnb hard?" And I'll be like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, if I had a hard week, I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna work you out. You know what I'm saying? Just to be real, just to tell people what it is. But I hate when people be like, they back away from it, just based off of that, because we gotta normalize the work. Yeah, it's gonna be challenging. You wanna make a lot of money, don't you? Yeah, it's gonna cost you some work. I don't know too many things that you ain't gotta, learn a skill, whether it be, physically getting involved or mentally getting in your books and studying. It's gonna be a challenge. It's nothing that's really easy for real. You can make it easy, but starting out, you new, you don't know anything, so you can almost expect the challenge. Just expect the challenge, and it could be a good one. It could be a quick one. We've been in this game for about like 3 years now, 2022, and we've picked up a lot of information that, we just had to go through the ropes just to get it. We just had to go and see about it. It really wasn't nothing that we could have saved ourselves from. It's just sometimes you just got to go and see about it, and then you get faster, you get better, and then you can say, hey, I've mastered this game. It's not really much of a challenge. Obviously you want to go and add on so you can, keep yourself going up. You don't want to just get stuck. But at some point it might not be a challenge for you because you didn't figure it out. But starting out, yes, it's going to be a challenge for you, just like anything else. Just like riding a bike for the first time. Is it challenging? Yeah. But now, you sitting there, you're a 30-year-old adult, 35-year-old adult. You can ride the bike. You know what I'm saying? You already then went through that. So that's my advice for everybody who looking, not just Airbnb, just you looking to do something new. It is going to be challenging, and it's going to work you out. But if it's worth it to you, then you just going to kind of roll with it. Stick with it. And someday somebody going to ask you like, yo, that's hard. And you can tell them whatever you want to tell them at that moment. Maybe you've already mastered that challenge. Maybe you're still learning. But, we got to normalize the challenge. It's okay to be challenged. I know one thing, when you challenged and you beat that challenge, you feel totally different. You come out like a true winner, for real. It ain't no better feeling than beating a challenge. So if there is a challenge that you're thinking about tapping into, just go and see about it.